Hi, this is Gary Kayye. We're here at Almo's E4 2016 tour, second stop on the tour here in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm joined by Tim Chluda. Tim is in charge of Eastern Regional Sales, Southeast Sales for BrightSign, but I don't want to talk to you about your products as much as I want to talk about the application. The keynote this morning, were you there?
I was.
Okay, so as you probably know, I drove that entire keynote with a BrightSign 4K player. There's not a lot of content devices that can handle 4K, and this thing does it. This is a fairly new product, although you've been shipping it how long?
Well over a year, about a year and a half now.
Yeah, and so this thing can output 3840 by 2160 at 30 hertz or 60 hertz. So you can step down the resolution or the refresh rate, and you can also step down the color bit depth, either 8-bit color or 10-bit color. What are most of the applications for this being used in?
So a lot of our sales are right now being sold to folks like Samsung, LG in the retail space. You know, they go to market in the Best Buy and the large box stores, and they need a player, a true 4K player, to play back there and show off their 4K TVs in these large big box stores. So we've sold a ton of players in those space. The other area these are going into are, you know, kind of future-proof kind of things where, hey, I know 4K is coming for us, so I'm going to buy this now as opposed to buying an XD and then bumping it up later.
Are you finding anybody doing sort of the creative application like I did, where you're using it as a way to display multiple pieces of content simultaneously?
Yeah, I know there are a lot of folks doing things like that, absolutely. We do sell through a channel dealer, so unfortunately we don't know every single time where these end up, but there are a lot of, you know, with the power that these 4K players have, there's a lot of options that you can have as far as playback.
Yeah, I'd challenge people to look beyond just digital signage for these because you can plug in multiple types of content through the network, right? And you also have an HDMI loop through for the most part.
There's an HDMI input as well to play back, and it's an HDMI 2.0 input, so you can input live 4K TV and live 4K video into the player as well.
Right, and then you also have all the apps that you can put and overlay on the image at the same time. It worked really well for my presentation. If you haven't seen how I did it, and you haven't seen the content from the presentation, all you got to do is go to raypubs.com/E4, and you can actually watch the keynote, and you can see the entire thing all in its 4K glory thanks to BrightSign's 4K player.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you, and check out BrightSign. Go to brightsign.biz, brightsign.biz, or if you want to see the videos we shot here at the show, all you got to do is type in BrightSign, one word, in the video search window.